So I hear Roblox is blaming everybody for the fact that they're losing the fact that they're losing stocks and shit. Let me just say this about Roblox. Oh, it's our fault, motherfucker. Like, let me just be honest. Roblox, you've been negligent because you freaking banned Chris Hansen and you banned Slep, who was actually taking care of your peed problem and would have gladly worked with you, but y'all had to be like, no, he's a vigilante. But that man is still out here catching all sorts of peeds without you guys. It's like say, maybe y'all could have actually used him instead of acting like a bunch of bitches and kicking him out because you were scared. And then let's talk about all the updates that nobody wanted, nobody asked for, and nobody needed. The only thing that I will give some kind of grace to is the age verification one, even though you guys handled that in the most dumbest way. And then a company who is known for data leakage for your little age verification thing. And now let's not even talk about the AI moderation, which I think it's not even because I use AI with stuff, and I just feel like it ain't at that point where it could just differentiate from people, you know, and them doing something fucked up because it was banning people left and right. Once again, you've proven once again, Roblox, that like Ibuzuki, whoever, y'all prove once again that it's not our fault, it's yours. We're the customers, yes, but you made it literally harder for anybody else to make a game, and they gotta do gangbusters, or you gotta do gangbusters, or they're just done. Or we can talk about me, a small Roblox clothing person who makes t-shirts, who makes t-shirts and stuff about his various things on occasion. Now I gotta freaking get the highest. I gotta get the highest fucking subscription just to fucking put out some clothes. But it used to just be 10 Robux, and nothing more. And we still got motherfuckers making condos and shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing about that. But we're the ones to blame. No, I believe we're not the ones to blame here. You guys are. Because you guys keep making updates nobody wants. You keep overcorrecting your own mistakes that got you into this mess. Putting your trust in companies that are literally losing other people's data that people are supposed to trust you with. And the fact that there still is a big peed problem. And again, the whole like, oh well, if you're unchecked, well, if we look at your age thing and check your face with our technology, we'll assume what age you are and then we'll put you in there. And while anybody can like fuck with the age verification thing if they show their face and put them in a group that they're not even in, put them in an age group that they don't belong to. Once again, Roblox, you have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt, y'all don't know how to do business to save your lives. You're just doing everything you can to stay afloat. It's like the boat is sinking, but you're still trying to bail out all the water when you're basically deep, deep, deep in the middle, smack dab in the ocean, and you're just going, we gotta get the water out. Must get water out. Please. Just over and over again. But the water keeps coming and it keeps sinking. And you guys want to, and you're the one that drove the ship. But since we're all your like crew, since we're your crew, since all of us customers are like your crew, You blame us when it's really your damn fault that the boat got to this point in the first place. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say to Roblox right now. I only play for a few games on the site nowadays. I mostly stick to ASINs, some or some experimental shit, and I just chill. I don't try to do any more. I don't try to go out and do more the more usual games, and everything else is covered by steal the brain rot, party with the brain rot, dance with the brain rot, race the brain rot. You guys are getting rid of that, but the damage has been done, and people just don't want to play anymore. And the pressure you put on developers, which is a topic for another day. Once again, Roblox. People say like you do a lot of good still, despite all this, but I can't see it if you're blaming all of us for what is essentially your fault. You're the ones that overcorrected. You're the ones that went greedy and started to use more AI stuff. You're the ones making it harder for people to even make games. At this point, at this point, we gotta sink a whole paycheck if anybody wants to really make games. And then hope by the grace of God that the algorithm picks their game up so more people see it. But again, how is it our fault if you keep moving the fucking goalpost? I swear to God, this company is going down into the water, into the sea. The boat's sinking, and we're all in the lifeboats just going, our captain sucked balls. Just straight up. And I do, and I know some people are like, well, Bugsy, you go on this sandbox, and that isn't really that popular. It could be. More people actually wanted to go and check it out, but I get it. But it's better than just kind of watching Roblox eat its own asshole to the point where it's like about to go inside of itself, where no one can hurt it. I feel like Bazooki he don't know what he's doing. He's just going by everything, and now all the freaking shareholders are leaving, which Roblox is dropping so much money. They're like losing so much money. $70 billion to be exact. It may be the end of Roblox, but I don't think it will be. I personally think at this point, if the end comes, and sorry for the Belgian, if the end really does come, right? We all gotta find different platforms, bro. It just that's the way it's gotta be, you know. And for anybody that's like just fucking praising Roblox for any of this, you're delusional. Can't you see the sinking ship? Can't you see we're on the lifeboats about to get the fuck out of here? But for those people that still say, "Oh, well, it's not Bazooki's fault," let me just say this: he's the CEO. Everything that Roblox does goes through him. He is the he is he is he is the fucking brain of the company. You can't function without a brain. The fact that everybody just wants to be like, it's not his fault. No, it is. He's the one that makes all the big decisions, and it goes down to the other departments, and boom, that's what happens. So yes, it is his fault, but I'm not saying do any death threats or anything like that. I'm saying he's at fault. He's at fault. No matter what any of you say. At the end of the day, folks, I want to just say this. I want to say this right now. When you have a business and you are the CEO, you are responsible for not just the company, you're responsible for the company, your employees, and your customers. And keeping them happy makes you happy because you'll get the money. And at this point, and the payouts should be going to the freaking developers a lot more than they already are. Because Roblox had a nice little feedback loop until they fucking ruined it. But hey, Roblox goes down, it's because of Bazooki. It's gonna be his fault because of all these these fucking updates nobody wanted. We can't really do nothing about the age verification shit because it is what it is, and that's a more bigger thing. But I feel like maybe actually have moderators. Maybe have like a bunch of moderator teams that actually can do their jobs. Instead of relying on the fucking AI. And then like taking people like me out because I'm not gonna give my information to you guys because you're using a third party company who is known again for leaking people's information and giving information to people. So I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna like give them my shit just so more just so more people just so you guys can give it to some fucking data broker or something. But hey, but hey, Roblox is failing not because of the people who play, but the people who literally are up. The people that are up high in the ivory towers, not knowing how the common folk live. That's what's going on here. So that one person, so either that was Bazooki or any of those people that issued that statement, you are the most dumbest and tone deaf person in the room. I want you to know that. But if Roblox burns, man, at least I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts. I'm gonna go play Outcome Memories. I'm gonna go mess with the Frutiger Arrow place and chill myself until such time as Roblox goes down screaming and crying while Bazooki sits down and goes, why did it go? Where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong? And it'll be like, oh yeah, it's because because I took freaking Schlep away and banned him, and then like this whole chain reaction started, and oh shit. But hey, I just wanted to make this video real quick. I'm still working on a bunch of Minty Man related stuff, so yeah, I just wanted to do this video real quick, come out of my little workshop and say what I need to say. All wise and pissed off like. But again, see you guys later. Peace like chaos grease.